Hello, welcome back to Strawberry Jam. I'm back in Polaris because we are missing one berry. You'll notice this is the room where I got the first berry. Oh, this is the room that led to the berry room. I'm really wondering what in the world this could be. Because it doesn't look like I can do anything with this. I'm pretty sure this is not a berry. Out of a duck is possible. I don't think so. I might need a jelly for this if I can get one, but I don't remember there being a jelly here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually a... I'm pretty sure that's actually a secret and not a berry. But yeah, we can keep trying to go forward though. All I will know is that I'm looking for berries past this point, and I'm not entirely sure if there are any berries. I think I looked at the entirety of this room just now and there weren't any berries, so... Oh, there weren't any feasible berry exits, except for the one I tried the last time I played. Like on my first attempt... Remember there was a... There was a little area that... jeez. There was a little area that looked like it had a berry, but it turns out there wasn't a berry. This one, I think this is the only place that legitimately looked like it could have a berry, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because I checked last time. I'm also a little bit suspicious about the cracks. I guess we should like investigate those. But so far the cracks haven't led me to anything yet, so there really isn't anything to do with these cracks. I don't think the berry has anything to do with these cracks at the very least. Oops. But we can just like make our way through the room and see if we can find it. Oops. What? Okay, am I just not doing the wall bounce? Maybe. Or maybe I need like an earlier wall bounce, I think. I think I need an earlier wall bounce. I should probably hold down to make the jelly fall faster. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Because I probably should, right? Anyway. Yeah. I did want to sort of like talk a little bit about... Now that I'm on my second playthrough, I was gonna say how this map sort of subverted my expectations a little by not being that much harder than other maps I've done. Probably because this one came right after Summit Downside. Still. Was it after Summit Downside or Narrow Hollow? I'm pretty sure it was after Summit Downside. I kind of forget. All the maps kind of blend together after a while. Although I suppose that's what the hard side is supposed to be for. I forget the order of the maps. I'm pretty sure Summit Downside came right before this. Oh, I didn't even expect that to work. I thought I was not going to make the wall bounce. Yeah, Polaris didn't feel too much worse than other maps. Okay, can we... Can you let me do this before I retract my statement? There were some pretty bad sections, and by pretty bad I don't mean like bad as in bad design, I just mean they were tough. You could argue for reasons as to why this map is, in fact, the hardest one. But I wouldn't say it's because of the design, I would say it's because of the mechanic they use. There aren't too many new mechanics in this map that are... There aren't new mechanics in this map, really. The most... Oh, yeah, the newest mechanic in this map, I guess. Would you even say newest? Because it's not new. The pufferfish bowls, everything else has been seen before in the main game. I don't... Okay. What? Where did my dash go? I really hate a lot of these, Yeah, that thing is... Okay, you know what? I understand now. I understand why this level is so hard. It's... You could argue that it's somewhat infuriating because not a lot of the tricks are not precisely controlled. Like, they're not... I don't know how you say it anymore. They're not really spoon-feeding you anymore by giving you things that work well. Pretty sure all the raid experts are doing that. What? Pretty sure all the raid experts are doing that. All the raid experts no longer give you setups that work very well on their own. You have to either find your own good working setup, or you have to just deal with it and improvise whenever you reach a section. I don't think that one is savable. Yeah, you need to be pretty high up when you do that wall bounce. But not too high up. Really? You know, it's like I don't even have to like do a perfect reverse there. I just have to do a reverse. I don't know how many reverses I've done there ended up being bad reverses but still working because of the water. Yeah, like that. You could literally hyper off that ledge, jeez. Because the water refills your dash, doesn't matter if you have a dash or not. So I am actually allowed to be a lot later than I think. I just have to make it onto the ledge with my dash. Which is the hard part, that part is precise. Getting your feet on the ledge is precise. It's better if you're closer. Which is why, you know, I should aim to be closer when I do that. I don't know why I did that. My brain saw that I needed to dash diagonally downwards. The signal traveled to my hand, and then by the point I actually dashed diagonally downwards, I was already too far down for it to be good anymore. This is really... whatever. What? Yeah, I actually have no idea how that wall bounce works, because I'm pretty sure an instant wall bounce doesn't work. A slightly late wall bounce works, but not all the time. Which is very weird, because like, That means it's not about the spinner up there. Something else is killing me. It's probably also not about the fact that I can't do the wall jump, because I'm pretty sure I've been hitting the side of the wall accurately all the time. That's very conflicting. Okay. Well. You get to watch me suffer through this room again though. I will tell you that I have suffered through a lot of the previous rooms. I had to do it earlier. I had to suffer through a lot of the previous rooms. But by a lot, I really just mean the previous room. That one was tough. That one actually scarred me for the second time. I don't know why it did. But it did. I should definitely check my death count after this. I'm pretty sure we're edging on 70 already. Jeez. Yeah, if I'm too close to that ledge, I'm pretty sure the buffer doesn't work. Okay, and then the moment it... So what does that mean? I throw it not far enough? Later throw. Later... Can I actually pull a later throw? I'm kind of not really thinking about the setup properly. Let's see... Why am I doing this again? Yeah, later throw makes sense. Later throw but not too late, because then I'm just gonna hit the side of the black zone. I neutral dropped. I didn't even realize I neutral dropped until... How? Okay, I was holding down to fast fall, I guess. That was one of the reasons. Oh, that was the reason why I ended up neutral dropping. That's fair. But kind of mean. But you know what? It's fair. I hit the wrong direction. I tried to do a reverse, but the directional change was too quick. I'm not supposed to have a jelly at the end of that, right? Okay, well, if that's the case, then... Oh well. I'm kind of still scared about the berry. If I end up losing the berry at some point, I'm gonna come back. Which is pretty scary sounding, because this room is really, really not being nice to me. It is a lot due to my impatience. Also, I missed the... Yeah. It is a lot in part due to my impatience to do this room. Because I think the last time I did this room took me, what, 40 minutes. So I'm definitely already a lot faster than usual. What? Wait, the explosion didn't hit that? Then you threw even further? That doesn't make any sense. Or was I supposed to do something else? I don't know, because like... That was super weird. Because that was supposed to work. I thought I had it. But I didn't have it? Didn't have it. Very sad. It's a lot of me just not being able to do these tricks either. Why? Why? Ah. I'm honestly so down with these reverse supers. These reverse supers are like the worst thing ever. I can tell you like for sure reverse supers have to be among my most hated tricks. It's a little bit near. Oh, it's yeah, it's near. It's near. What is the other trick that I really hate? Jelly climbs and neutral jelly climbs. Those are tough. Those are tough. Also because even after practice, I'm still struggling on them. These ones are just hard. These ones are just really stupid. Oh, jeez, thank you. Okay, there you go. So is there anything here? I feel like there has to be, but I can't tell if there's anything here. Can I go back? I can. Okay. I don't think I can make it, honestly. I'm wondering if I can... No. I need a up diagonal dash coming from this position. No, I don't think that works. No, it's not far enough. Oh, you know what? That almost might work. No, it's still not far enough. Is it maybe a bit high? If that's the case, then that would work, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I keep hitting the ground there. Oh! Oh! Look at this. Okay, what do I do here? I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Oh well. That leaves this room. Isn't this the last room? Look at cracks. I think there were a lot of cracks around here. Yeah, there's still a lot of cracks around. Like in particular, this is a very suspicious... Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, alright, so it was the cracks. Yeah, I was gonna say like there was a crack up there that was very suspicious, and I found a more suspicious crack down here. Is this another berry? Could be. Could be. That was big. Yeah, I see the berry pulsating behind that door, so I need the door. Is there a jelly here? I would guess there is. Yeah, there is. Alright. New content. Hey, that's cool. So what do I need to do here? Throw onto the platform. I would like to do a reverse bunny hop. Sure. Better than reverse supers, I tell you that. Throw, enter bubble, reverse. The up arrow means I neutral drop, I think, and then up. I get a double dash. I assume I want to throw the jelly from the pink crystal to the green crystal. Then with the double dash, I will dash this way and then reverse, grabbing the pufferfish. There's a thing here for the jelly. Okay, I feel like what I want to do here is throw puffer over, puffer boost and then up dash, catch the puffer, and then throw it onto this ledge. Grab the jelly, then come down here. Grab the jelly, throw through here maybe? That looks logical. Okay, reverse, wall bounce, grab the jelly. Looks like throwing puffer into here makes sense. there's no other thing that will explode a puffer, so I think that's the case. I need to hold the jelly to glide through here, so... Okay, so I need to put the jelly somewhere. I don't know where that is going to be, but I can see that after this, we have this section over here. Looks suspiciously like I meant to do a reverse super because the game hates me. Reverse super, throw in here. This thing is interesting because that implies a puffer goes here, but it could also be a jelly. I don't think... Oh, no, jellies do exist on black zones. Okay, then a jelly... So then what I want to do is after coming up here, I'll throw the jelly onto this platform. And then I'll do a super... Reverse super, grab the jelly, and then throw that in. Grab the puffer, throw that in here. If I still have my dash from the reverse super, I'll dash horizontally with the jelly. Okay. Oh, 230 hours. Nice. Yes, hours. 20. Wow, that is a lot of hours. Wow, okay. I will have a dash. I might have to dash downwards, which is interesting. Alright, well, I have to do this properly too. Okay. Should I hold down there to... Also, what if I just... Hold on. It's not very smooth, even though it might theoretically be easier. Oh, that is tough to do. How in the world am I supposed to do that? Also, if you die grabbing a puffer, it just neutral drops it. That's interesting. I didn't realize the game was made that way. I mean, why wouldn't you neutral drop it, I guess, but still. Wow, this is tough. I keep forgetting this. What am I doing? Yeah, I keep failing this trick. I really don't want to do the hyper thing though, because that just doesn't feel smooth. And also I have to somewhat change directions. I have an idea though. Aha! That could work. Alright, I neutral dropped it. I have to make sure I up dash immediately after that. See, okay, that might be another problem, is that I accidentally throw the puffer in that direction. But as long as I make sure to throw the puffer before dashing, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Then I have to just remember to grab, let go, and then dash downwards. Which is also a lot of instructions, but at least somewhat manageable. I keep forgetting to grab. Is that because my dash is... Okay, firstly, I can't bunny hop anymore. Secondly, I think my dash is very, very slightly belated, due to the fact that I'm hypering off the ground as opposed to being in the air. Yeah, what happened to my bunny hop? I guess I'm not bunny hopping properly. I dash downwards, I need to dash upwards. Drop down, dash up. I kind of forget what to do next. I forget to drop, is what I do. I mean grab, drop, up dash, throw from pink to green, then dash back horizontally, reverse, wave dash, grab puffer, throw puffer in the same direction, puffer boost, up dash. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Wait, how did I die there, firstly? So the spikes are actually solid. Huh. Wait, that's really interesting. Or are those horizontal spikes that aren't actually the protruding type? They might be. Ah. I forget to grab again. Yeah, the problem is if I neutral drop, it's so hard to change directions vertically. Also, this bunny hop is not being nice at all. Maybe I need to... what do I need to do? I don't want to use the... I dash down again. See, that's the problem. I keep dashing way too early. Also, this bunny hop thing is so difficult. I think I know why. If I was meant to do reverse, my jumping off point would be a bit further left. Ah. Help. I'm gonna fast bubble, I don't really care anymore. Fast bubbling is probably... Yeah, like what is that? Firstly, what is that? Was that a super? No, what is that? Yeah, I don't like that. Can I stop myself by holding the opposite direction when I grab the jelly? It's tough. You get... I mean, it looks savable, but I wouldn't count on it to be savable. Do I want to try the reverse bunny hop? Maybe that's actually better. I've done one reverse bunny hop in this level before. It looks a lot more... I can see that it's not actually going to work properly either, is it? I'm not even grabbing. I'm not even in the right position to grab either. At least with this, it's like you can wait for the... I don't know how to do that. I feel like I need to neutral drop then immediately dash upwards, but as you can tell, that's been a problem. That's been a big problem. Hold on. What if I'm not supposed to hype, what if I'm not supposed to reverse wave dash? Okay, yeah, this thing is driving me insane. What is this? What is this? Hello? Why? I swear I'm doing the minimum bunny hop. It just doesn't work for some reason. Huh. No, that works. I think I'm not doing the right bunny hop then. You know, it's a lot easier if I did neutral. I think what I want to do is throw forward then dash up. I'm pretty sure I figured that out from the fact that the jelly, when neutral dropped, isn't going far enough, right? Whoa. I can think of other theories as to why that reverse works so that bunny hop works so weird. I neutraled again, so and yeah, I'm pretty sure I just throw. In fact, it might be beneficial for me to just do a regular jelly boost. Not really. I guess. I don't actually know how that one works. I have to throw earlier. And then dash up earlier as well. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming the throwing position is at the pink crystal. So I will follow that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do a reverse there. Okay, this looks all right so far, actually. I just need to dash upwards to sort of like cancel the puffer boost. I need to throw a bit later. Probably at the puffer's position. That could be a good indicator. I don't know. Sorry, by the way, if I... Huh. So you can stand here. Cool. Not a good idea. Yeah, sorry my mood hasn't been very good. As you can see, I've been at this for an hour now. And like the whole hour before this room has been just revisiting the previous room. And geez, that has been a very frustrating experience. Also, I'm not really getting this right, so let's get this right. I wasn't even high enough for the double dash crystal. Not there either. Interesting. I think those two dashes have to be close together. I don't want to wait after the horizontal dash because I'll be way too far left if I do. Ah, no, I'm still dashing too early. There has to be a very good indicator, but I'm not finding it. Okay. That looks correct. I just need to be able to catch the jelly. Oh, I accidentally neutral dropped that puffer. Sure. Honestly, right? I've been thinking about how I want to do this. We're getting near to the end of the expert lobby. And honestly, I've never expected to have gone this far in. But the thing is that, like, after this point, when we hit Grandmaster, I've been told that Grandmaster takes a while. It's, you know, only logical that it does anyway. So, while an expert map right now currently takes, we'll say 4 to 6 hours per map. We've had outliers like System Invalid and Floating Point. Those are 2 outliers, but most other maps, in fact I think all other maps have... I need to dash up way earlier. They've all taken 4 to 6 hours. However, my guess is that Yeah, that looked almost right. Anyway, my guess is that Grandmaster map might take 10 hours per map, is my guess. Or maybe it's just my really unrealistic brain looking at all the gameplay of is it Pumber? I forget what it's called. The one that is actually Pumber. And the Solar Express. Also, yeah, I really have to like just dash the moment I get there. Anyway, yeah, it makes me think that every map is gonna take really long. I'm pretty sure it will take fairly long. If not 10 episodes, then oops, wrong direction. I tried to redirect so I could get the dash crystal, but end up throwing the wrong way. If not 10 hours, then 10 episodes maybe. All that is to say is that I'm probably going to continue, but probably not as often. So currently the schedule is, I think, the current schedule is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Jeez, okay. I think if I throw earlier, I'm going to dash early after the puffer boost. It incentivizes me to throw late, but not too late, otherwise I'll just be throwing into the orange zone. I dashed way too early, it didn't register. I'm thinking, because there was a YouTube comment that mentioned going back to Gallery Collab, which I don't mind now that I'm an expert. I know I did Gallery Collab back when I just started Strawberry Jam. Whoa, meaning I was still in the stages of beginner. I think I barely knew what a reverse wave dash was. Now that I think about it, it was a really bad idea to have gone into Gallery Collab at that point in time. The difficulty setting is it experiences inflation, which is a very odd thing to say about difficulty settings, but what? Oh, I missed. Oh, I guess I may have needed to throw the jelly while I'm a bit more further to the right, maybe? Anyway, what was I saying? Something about inflation, right, difficulty inflation. It is for one that map creators keep making their maps harder and harder. That is one of the reasons why inflation exists. Also because more and more tech is being found. So instead of having to put things like reverses in expert, you know, when they found stuff like jelly climbs and jelly smuggles, they might have had to put those reverses from expert back to advanced. But it's mostly because people keep making maps of higher and higher difficulties. Need to remind you that Strawberry Jam was created in 2021. Gallery Collab was created in 2024. The difficulty will have changed a lot. So things that are considered... What? Things that were considered maybe expert in the times of Strawberry Jam may now be considered red advanced in Gallery Collab. Which is why, whoa! Which is why, I found some of the maps in Gallery Collab difficult. Okay, I really gotta pay attention. If you remember, there was that map that... I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure like its most prominent feature was that it used one of the Undertale soundtracks. Anyway, whatever that map was, it was, I think, labeled as an intermediate or an easy advanced, a green advanced, I think. And then it forced me to do neutrals, which, you know, I guess to be fair, neutrals are in advanced. But by neutrals, I don't mean like a single neutral jump to position myself perfectly. There were other maps that did that for me, and those one I could do properly. This one required me to climb a slippery wall with neutrals. And if you remember, I was actually really bad at them. Even when I reached Advanced Lobby in Strawberry Jam... What? Oh, I had to move over. Even when I reached Advanced Lobby in Strawberry Jam, I was still not very familiar with neutrals. I had to like play for quite a bit, and I had to struggle with it. I don't know what the first map that actually utilized it was. I think it was Undergrowth. What color was Undergrowth? Was Undergrowth yellow? Or was Undergrowth green? Whatever it was. I had some time to adjust to the difficulty level. I don't know about this. Whereas in Gallery Collab I didn't. All that is to say is, should I be doing Gallery Collab now? I'm thinking after I finish Expert Lobby. I need to... I don't know what I need to do. It looks like I'm always way too far. Oops. I feel like I have to just do the reverse properly instead of using the bubbles timing. Yeah, that's probably easier for me than having to wait for the bubble. I think everything else times itself correctly anyway. Yeah, this jelly. Okay, so no, if the jelly is too far left and my reverse wave dash after that is also too far left, the idea then should be to throw while I'm further to the right, so that the wave dash can be done while I'm further to the right, and the jelly ends up further to the right, which is also where I want it to be. Oh, I said I was gonna fast bubble. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, wire my brain to do this right. Because yeah, that's technically a little far. I was still harboring a bit of the rightward momentum from the jelly, right? So that is a problem. That is not a hyper. Why not? I accidentally neutral. I have to space those inputs out really far. Also, yeah, this neutral is not a neutral. I don't know what's going on here. Ah, reverse. Oh my goodness. Do your reverse properly, man. Whoa, that was high. See, that being high means I actually have the luxury of pushing the jelly slightly forward. That looks really good, actually. I missed the wall bounce afterwards, but that looked really good. It actually works for the next mistake that I was going to make, which is that the jelly was too late, so that when I actually did the wall bounce, I wasn't able to catch the jelly. I mean, I diagnosed it as being a bit too late, but the actual reason is because it's not far enough right. Which presents itself as being a bit late, but in reality it's just a bit left. Anyway. No, I need to time the dash earlier. Ah, go back. This is so difficult. It's not difficult. It's not impossible, I guess. Yeah, I definitely see the jelly's a bit not far enough here. I definitely have to do it a bit forward. No, that was actually way too far. I think I just need to slide for a little bit, give the jelly a little bit of a boost before letting go. I probably should do that. Also, do I really want to grab later to make sure I go higher? It seems useful, but like, it seems to mess with my muscle memory a lot. No, I missed. I have to dash early. That was actually early. I would say maybe the difficulty of this level comes from how unconventional its setups are. As opposed to having well-spaced setups. The setups are usually not spaced correctly. So you can kind of see like over the course of this room, I've had to make a lot of compromise. In fact, over the course of the entire level. Oh, that one I threw a bit too high. Again, I missed it. I've had to make a lot of compromises. There are sections where the movement isn't clear. I would say what? I will say this this section where it looks like you have to neutral drop might be one of them. I will not really agree with that statement though, because I will say it's probably still my fault that I realized that I didn't notice that to throw instead of neutral. I need to time that up dash properly. I feel like I've not been doing that very well. Anyway, yeah, there have been other setups as well, like in the previous rooms. A lot of fairly vague setups where too far right. The jelly I think is in an okay spot this time. That jelly was in a very good spot actually. I did hesitate a bit after the throw though. I keep losing my train of thought by doing this room. No, I went too far. Okay, what? No, no, go back. I am not understanding this section now. What then? I have a double dash going up there, so... Oh, so I think I throw immediately up dash then reverse super. Okay. Why didn't I think of that? Like, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that when I first looked at the room? Also, I think letting go as soon as you grab the jelly is a good idea here. Sauce, I did it and it worked. It worked very well, actually. Oops. I mean, okay, to be fair, this does work well with the idea that you need to switch between grabbing and throwing very often. But still, it's very odd that you need to do that. Huh. Hold on. Let me try something. No, there's no way. Anyway, yeah, I was dismissing something. It's okay. I suppose it is somewhat interesting. Oops. I suppose it is somewhat interesting that these setups exist. Maybe that's the point of the map. That the setups are all not perfect. And you have to find a way to make them consistent. I was a bit too high. Interesting. I'm a bit too high. It gives me time to set myself up, but at the same time, it leaves room for a lot of error. Because once again, the setup is not perfect. I have to keep moving right even though I have let go of the jelly. Yeah, I'm not moving right. I have to hold the right button. Just hold it. But you need to let go earlier, so hold the right button but not the grab button. There you go. Oops, up dash was late. Oh, actually, I probably should have tried to. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, no. Everything works out right now. I'm not gonna try and mess anything up. No, see, this is why the imperfect setup, it's so hard to deal with. Okay, too far. I guess I was still too far for the jelly. The jelly light was in a good spot though, which means I was in a bad spot. Oh, why'd I dash that way? The good thing is, at the very least, they have that one way for you to corner correct yourself when you need to. But still, imperfect setups are just... I think it's funny they're annoying, but I think it's funny because just 2 levels ago, in the narrow hollow, everything was supposed to be working because of pixel perfect setups. No, they're too early. I dashed up late, I believe. I didn't grab. I lost my train of thought again. Look at this level. Always derailing my train of thought. Always. Anyway. Not at the horizontal dash. Okay. Well, we're getting closer. I will not be surprised though that horizontal dash suddenly happens to not work. It looks like it'll be pretty close because the explosion seemed somewhat late. Although I hope it works. I won't be surprised if it doesn't. What? Oh, I grabbed before the super. Okay, that makes sense. Bad, but at least I've made sense of the mistake. I can't say I won't do it again. I don't know why. Wait, why does that keep happening? I'm pretty sure my reverse is a full jump. Nope, I suck at that super. Reverse supers being just the worst thing anyone has ever seen. Late. Nope. Huh. But that would have worked, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, jeez, okay. There you go. That's the berry. Oh. That was painful, you know? But it's alright. How long have we spent on this? Almost an hour. Jeez. Yeah, do I want to do this room? No way. No way, no way, no way. I'm out, I'm out. I was supposed to return to lobby, but it's fine. We'll look at our death count, I guess. Hey, 70,000. 70,164. That is very cool. Let's return to lobby. I'll save in case I want to play that room again for some reason. Maybe to get a better time or something. I don't know. But that does it. 2,400 deaths. That's actually less deaths than other rooms. Which makes Polaris, I guess, not really one of the most difficult levels in the expert lobby after all. All berries. Cool. I understand the sentiment though, when people say they find it the hardest level. Alright, sticker. Have I ever seen the sticker? I didn't really check on the sticker. The sticker is... Hey, pufferfish in a snow globe, all the way on the right. That will do it for us though. That means we have all the stickers in the lobby, which is great. And also all berries plus 1. So it turns out there are 74 berries in this lobby, I think. Did I miss any? 2 2 2 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 2 2 2 2 4 4 2 2 2 2 4 4 5 5 1 1 2 2 4 4 5 5 1 1 3 3 1 1 1 4 4 2 2 3 3 1 1 3 3 5 5 3 3 1 1. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's every berry. Which means we're actually officially done with all the levels in expert lobby. And the next up would be Starfood Supernova, but I did say that I wanted to do a couple more things. One of them being in Skyline Usurper and one of them being in Mosaic Garden. The other thing I also want to do is The other thing I also want to do is explore the area, because this area has a lot of secrets in it. But before I do that, hi, intermediate lobby. Haven't seen you in a very long time. This is where the rainbow berry is supposed to be. Anyway, I forgot to spoiler alert you guys, my bad. But it turns out I've known this for a while. There is something up here. Is it not up here? No. Yeah. I'm thinking since we're already at the 1 hour mark, we might as well spend a bit more time in the game doing stuff. Alright, that is actually the only other secret that I know of. For the secret in advanced lobby, I'm gonna have to find it myself. I don't know where it is actually. I really have no idea where it is. It looks like it's south of us, but I can't really say for sure if it is. Anyway, but yeah, we'll go to the expert lobby and we'll see what we can do from here. There are ringers, and I don't know how many there are. My instinct tells me 5, but I'm sure there are more than 5. What I do know is that each ringer opens an individual door, but what I don't know is why. Anyway, you can see some ringers around here. There's an X here, I wonder what that means. There's a ringer there. Yeah, see the fact that it rings, it means something has happened. So it is the only ringer required for that event. So every other ringer will do the exact same thing. Is there anything here? Yes. I don't know what that does, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything good. Ah, it's this. It's 6 ringers for a cat. Okay, I mean we can spend some time exploring this area, I don't mind. This will bring me somewhere else. Just kidding? Yeah. Why does it bring me here for no reason at all? There you go, that's one. I don't know, I didn't know that was there, I just saw that it was a very odd shape. There might be one here as well? No. There's not one here. I think I know of another ringer somewhere. I think all the sciencey places have the ringers. Yeah, there should be more ringers in this area. Why is this area? I can see that. It's right there. Don't ask me how I know that's there. It just is. I wonder what these arrows mean too, because the arrows should mean something, but I don't know if they do or not. Anyway, all of these have thus far been on the left side of the screen. I haven't found any on the right side yet. Looks like there might be something here, but no, I think just goes to the next room over. There should be stuff on the other side of the screen though. See, there's also this, which is to summit downside. Haha. Summit downside. I really wonder what the heart side room would be for summit downside. Would it just be another big room? How long is it gonna take? I don't know. Are any of the maps involved? What if I went down? No. Okay. Sure. Actually, hold on. Where's the nearest bench? So the ringer positions aren't really shown. We found 3. Oh, that's the heart side area. We'll open it up when we open it up, but right now I don't think I want to do that. I don't think any of the maps are involved. Like the map, none of the maps have a secret entrance. I know Hypnagogia had a pretty interesting secret entrance, but that one really wasn't anything secret. Okay, I hope I'm not missing anything. Hey, look at this. Yeah, that's not a sendable object though. We're coming back here later. Eventually. Here's another one. Get more breakable blocks, I think. What is that? Wait, what level is this? Oh, Vinculum. The coloring... Yeah, the coloring didn't tell me what map it was. The coloring was so weird for Vinculum. There's nothing here. So how many have you found? 4, right? Okay. I feel like I should be a bit more thorough in my sweep. I should definitely be a bit more thorough in my sweep though. I wonder what these mean. Like, maybe some of them, maybe one of them is a hole that pushes me underground. That would certainly be an idea. This one? No. This one seems interesting, but no as well. And there's this. There's an elevator here, but it doesn't go anywhere special. I don't suppose there's like a secret exit to anywhere? No. Okay. Have I gone all the way up here yet? I don't think so. Hold on. What is that? Hey. I saw something. Hey. Show yourself. Oh, this is an ultra setup. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, that goes somewhere. Also, I'm pretty sure there's something else there. I just really didn't go far enough to check. Jeez. Oh, hey. Anything? No? Okay, what if I wave dashed off of you? Ah, there is something here. Aww. Nice. Alright. What are these, by the way? Oh, they're just brown rocks. I see. Wow, the brown rocks are pretty high up. I didn't realize I was that high up. And all these secrets are actually secrets, are they? No. Random breakable block. Oh, we're one? Oh, we're one away. Oh no, we might be 2 away. I just didn't... Yeah, we might be 2 away. There might just be this one door that I haven't... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. No, don't teleport. I want to go past it. Okay, well, whatever it is. Where else? Where else have I not gone to yet? Again, I should definitely do a more thorough sweep. It definitely looks like there might be something down there. I don't know. There's a little gap there. I'm pretty sure that's just Vinculum's trick. Not Vinculum. Oh, that's Narrow Hollow. Oh yeah, I see that hole there isn't actually a hole that I can access, right? Yeah. It's a trick. I don't think I can see it on the map, honestly. Where these last two are. If anything, I should probably do a more thorough check. By thorough, I mean like I legitimately look through every single possible area. I suppose I didn't look through these two thoroughly. I did find this one. I didn't go any further because I thought there would be nothing here. Right, because there was nothing here. Is there anything here? Oh, there is. Oh, okay. 1 out of 29. Oh, this is where the rainbow is. Okay. I see. The rainbow berry is here. That number indicates how many silver berries I have. Actually, beside the beginner lobby, this is the only other lobby that I have silver berries in, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, okay, we're out here now, nothing here. Hydra Shock, haven't seen you in a while. How are you? There's Cape of Abortion. This one was interesting. I didn't like Cape of Abortion, unfortunately. Why does this place look so suspicious? Man. Okay. Where have I not looked? I guess that's a question I can ask, but I've looked everywhere, haven't I? Well, I've glanced everywhere, I haven't really looked anywhere, I guess. Alright, well, I can find a comfy spot. Not really that comfy. Mosaic Garden. Oh. There's flying batteries over there. Why are these here anyway? No idea. Is there a table? I think this place wasn't really thoroughly searched either, but I did glance past this area. Not too thoroughly though. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, but yeah, this is where... This is not Vinculum. I forget what this place is called. That's a very weird name for this one. Hypnagogia. There it is. Yeah, Hypnagogia has a weird secret exit somewhere. It's actually not visible here, which I find really interesting. Because I swear, oh yeah, see, it's here. Doesn't go anywhere though. Just is. Anyway, yeah. Besides that, I've already looked in a lot of other places. Maybe the arrows help. I don't know, maybe the arrows do help. I don't think they do. The arrows might just be there for decoration. Unless I can prove that the arrows are pointing in the right direction. Which they could be. I don't think they are though. Is that one really high up that I'm just not noticing? I don't think so. Alright, so where... down. Nothing here. Nothing here. I just kept following that arrow. Where will I end up actually? Where will I end up if I kept following that arrow down? I'll be south of that. That's a very interesting... Okay. You know that there might be one near the heart side. No. Well, there you go. You can have the door opening. Ta-da! You know, honestly, there might be one inside. That was probably not a good move. But we're still missing one. So I don't know where that one might be. But I guess I can like take a look inside. In case there happen to be... Wait. What's up there? Oh, that's a teleporting area. Yeah. There goes the music. I'm getting... I hope I don't get portaled over to some random spot. Well, It's too bad, I guess, because I'm getting portaled over to a random spot. Where am I? Oh wow, I am low. Also, I missed a spot there. Okay. Well, here's a hard side. There's a bubble here. Up is right. But up is not where I want to go right now. I want to find that final... Or those two final. So can I go back down this way? No, it's an exit only? That's quite messed up. Although to be fair, there is a bench nearby, so I just have to find another bench. Still. This doesn't look like the right spot then. Oh, I just didn't look hard enough. Oh, I think oh, interesting. These things come back. Well, does that mean all my... Does that mean all my keys have been reset? All my ringers have been reset? Yeah, the cutscene is the exact same. I don't have a choice. I might have had a choice there, but... I don't know. Let me check if my hearts have been not my hearts, the ringers have been reset. Alright, clockwork. Oh. Oh, there's no exit here? That's mean. Otherwise, Balbo is a good level though. Where is it? Oh no, it is collected. Okay. So it didn't reset anything. Yeah, it even chose to not reset those. Well, I'm gonna have to do a bit more exploration then. I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. I mean, how else would I know where the things are though? There's something here, but like I don't think there's any arrows that point to it. There's an arrow that points this way, which clearly is probably wrong. I think. I'm honestly not entirely sure at all. It could be correct that there is a ringer in that direction. I don't think so. If there were, it would probably be pointing to the chasm that we skipped. Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna go look around. Alright. You know what I did? I eventually gave up. By eventually, I didn't actually mean eventually, I meant like straight away. Oh well, I wasn't meant to find these things anyway. Here's one. And the other one is in an even crazier spot. Let's see where it is. Interesting. Let's see where it is. I'm gonna take this, the last one is, it's apparently right here. It's this one. Here it is. There you go. Yeah! Hooray! Okay, well there you have it. That's every secret, well not every secret, that's one of the possibly multiple secrets, I guess. I want to say every, because I don't want to do this anymore. But who knows? There might be more. There might be like 3 cats, or 4, or 5, or 20. There could be 20 cats here. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. The next episode we'll move on to the remainder of what I missed in the expert lobby before I finally move on to the hard side. And then I'll continue contemplating about stuff, I guess. But yeah, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.